The chips are down. But for India, they're stacking right up. Minister Ashwini Vaishnav just announced something jaw-dropping. 10 years of work, done in 4. We're talking about 85,000 design engineers, trained, ready, and all set to go. You know what? We believe this is much bigger than a policy update. It seems like a strategic play in the global semiconductor race. People tend to picture this industry as giant factories and expensive fabrication plants. But the real competition is happening in research labs and engineering teams. And India is stepping in with force. 1.85 crore hours is the amount of time Indian students have spent on the heavy metal of software. Wow. We are, of course, talking about Synopsys, Cadence, Siemens. These are some of the most advanced tools in electronic design automation. The same platforms used to design the world's most sophisticated chips, which means global technology companies are now opening access to them. The reason is they are looking for the next generation of engineers who can build with them. The strategy is human capital first because it's smart, calculated, and also risky. One wondered if one can really build a $1 trillion dream on software alone. Well, the government believes, yes, we can. And here's why. Because the theory is meeting with the silicon. Students are going beyond sketching. They're now starting to ship. The semiconductor laboratory in Mohali is the proving ground. Design, fabrication, packaging, testing. In other words, the full life cycle. Right now, 315 institutions are in the game. Soon, that number will go up to 500. So from the mountains of Kashmir to the coasts of Kanyakumari, it's an open access blitz, a free-flying breeze of just code and hardware. And of course, on the numbers front, the industry is ballooning. From $900 billion to $2 trillion, everything runs on these slivers of sand. Our AI, EV, and of course, the phones in our pockets. The global technology race says the West builds the technology and Asia does the boxing of said technology. But India is starting to rewrite that play. India wants the design, the intellectual property, and the brain drain to convert to brain gain. Nice, but there is, however, a bigger question. The global semiconductor race is already moving quickly. China is accelerating its efforts. The United States is investing heavily through subsidies. So the real question becomes, will 85,000 engineers be enough, or is this simply the beginning of a much larger effort? Here is the front page take, which is simple. Factories are expensive, but talent is priceless. If one possesses the designers, one owns the future. And India is putting its weight and might behind its engineers. The semiconductor race isn't a sprint, it's actually a marathon played at 5G speeds. So what do you think? Is India fast becoming the new Silicon Valley? Or is this just a well-funded pilot program? Please do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.